Cosplayer's Downtime podcast. This is me, Bernie Garcia, and got some interesting topics for this month. Not really a lot, but I've been really busy attending conventions back to back. And this time I'm not doing one at night, so this is actually during the daytime, so sorry if the lighting's a little weird. But the first topic I like to talk about was this month of June. I got a chance to check out the Califur, and this was my second year slash first. It's still my first furry con, but it was also my second year in a row. And actually, I want to say the new location was really excellent and really fun, actually. Aside from the fact I was also getting used to trying out the Facebook Live thing on my smartphone, basically. But overall, I actually had a blast at the convention. It was really fun. Even though I couldn't stay the whole time, but at least I did my best to have fun. Yeah, so I did love the new location. New location was really good. We did notice a really good turnover, too. Even though there might be some people that disagree with that. But we did know some more attendees and more people went. It was looked like it was really fun. It was a good turnover. I also made some new friends as well as, in this picture. I also got a chance to wear my K-Cat, fluffy K-Cat fursuit. Don't have a name for the character. But I decided to wear my K-Cat fursuit, and it was actually a hit at the con. A lot of people liked it. Some people took pictures. One of the best highlights was I got someone going, "You look like my pet. I better get a picture." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And, I got a chance to hang out with my friends, and, they did have some really good panels. Vendor room was a lot bigger, and I was surprised to even see partials on sale, but you probably have to win the lottery in order to afford one of those partial suits that are high quality. I think they had some really good panels that went on. I also enjoyed the game room and activities and stuff. But I want to say overall, I actually had a blast, and it was actually really fun checking out the FurryCon this year, Califur, second year, and I definitely hope to return next year. I think the only negative side I had with the con was I picked the wrong hotel for the con. Basically, the main hotel was like 500 for 2 nights, so I chose another hotel that was like 30-minute walking distance or 5-10 minute bus ride, and the hotel I got ended up being kind of sketchy or dive. But overall, I still enjoyed the con. It was really fun. And I totally recommend it. The only thing I'm probably going to have to do different is get a different hotel. But overall, California was definitely worth going to, and I definitely had a blast attending the con and actually had fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed Califor for the ones that did go and the ones I saw there. And I hope to return that con next year. So in the other news, so this month is Nintendo 64's 20th anniversary. The console's been around for a while, and aside from all the people that ask questions like, "Oh, is there going to be a price go up because people are going to buy a Nintendo 64 or games, or will price go down?" But I found an interesting topic. So what happened was I was checking my Yahoo for news articles because I like to read the news every time I log into my email. And this video game article popped out. The source was through PCWorld.com, and basically, for 20th anniversary, someone decided to do an article dissecting the Nintendo 64 console. Basically, they took apart, wanted to show people what's inside. I still find this really fascinating because, whenever I owned a console and stuff, sometimes I wonder, like, what's inside that little box and stuff. And, sometimes you'll find a motherboard or stuff, but at the same time, it is really interesting to see, like, how the inside was all designed when it comes to game consoles and stuff. Same goes when they try to put out prototypes for consoles too. And not much going on, but it was actually really fascinating to see how they were able to put everything into the motherboard and create a video game console. And there were a few times where I have taken apart game consoles when I tried to fix them. And I want to admit, a couple of them were a failed job. And there was a few that were successful, but a lot of times I don't like to take the risk, and I'd rather just go to an expert maybe, because they may not know everything. But I still find this article fascinating that you're able to see what the inside of the Nintendo 64 is like, and I guess the guy decided to do it for its 20th anniversary party. And, I still enjoyed this console because even before I got into the other consoles, I was still geared towards the Nintendo. And Nintendo 64 was still a really good thought, especially for people who I even still have mine, so it's really fun to play, and it's still best owned. But other than that, but yeah, happy anniversary to the Nintendo 64's console. I'm glad it was a successful console, especially when, even though they're still utilizing cartridges, at least they managed to do some 3D, even though the only downside cartridges was they did have limited space. Unlike CDs or discs where you had more room to do stuff. Yeah, and I remember I was geared towards Nintendo before I got into the PlayStation and Xbox and all those other stuff. But yeah, this was really interesting to see the Nintendo 64 on the inside, and I still congratulate it for being a really good console. And so to wrap up this podcast for this month, I really didn't have too much to talk about because I've been really focused on conventions, attending ones back to back. But here's one I will glad to share, and it was actually so awesome. Had no negatives, all positive, fun con. I checked out Sonic Revolution yesterday, and I would say it was on the June 12th at the LAX Holiday Inn Hotel Express Hotel at the LAX area, which is known as LAX Los Angeles International Airport. And they got hotels, and sometimes they'll use the hotels to hold like conferences or events. And it's even the old place where I used to attend PMX and ALA. And I got a chance to check out Sonic Revolution. This was one con I'd been waiting for, and oh my gosh, I had a blast. Like, there was a lot of interesting vendors I'd want to point out, and the cosplay event was really awesome. There weren't too many cosplayers, but overall, it was awesome to see them perform and enter the contest. Had some really good costumes. It's a bummer I didn't bring my Sonic the Hedgehog outfit, but hey, maybe next time. And one thing I would have to say was they did have some awesome vendors, and the voice actors and the panels were really fun. We got some really good laughs, and people asked some really good questions, and it's interesting to get to know them and stuff. And me and my friends, I also got to meet up with a few friends I haven't seen in a while, followed by participating in the raffle, and I didn't win anything, but my friends won. But hey, it was all about having fun. They also had some games for people to try, as well as some artists and stuff. I think one of the best highlights was the voice actor guests. Like, I got a chance to meet Mike Pollock, who played the voice of Dr. Eggman through Sonic X and a lot of Sonic games, and of course Sonic Team. And the picture of these two girls I'm with, one of them is Cindy. Their both names are Cindy and Colleen. They're voice actors of Tails and Amy Rose for Sonic Boom, and since like 2010. And it was actually really awesome, getting a chance to meet them. First time meeting some voice actors from some of the Sonic the Hedgehog games or TV shows. But overall, yeah, I gave it an excellent review when I had to fill out a survey, and I totally recommend the con. Had a blast, especially since I'm also friends with one of the organizers, and I commend them, and they did a really excellent job at putting this con together, especially for all the Sonic fans and Sonic geeks. And we're living in California, so California is also known for E3 and a bunch of our anime and video games. So I'm glad to be living in Golden State, California. But overall, yeah, not much to say. But overall, Sonic Revolution was really awesome. And the best part was, even after the con, they had dance, so I got a chance to boogie a bit, dance with some other people, including a few friends, before I called it a day. And I have to say, overall, the Sonic Revolution was definitely worth going to, and I still wish them good luck, and I hope to go next year. And hopefully next year I'll have my Sonic the Hedgehog costume ready, maybe go all out. But yeah, I hope to attend the con next year, and not much to say, but Sonic Revolution was definitely worth checking out. And so that's it for this month's podcast. I really don't have too much to share, but hey, I got a busy month, so I gotta get busy getting ready for cons. I got Anime Expo coming up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and see you guys in next month's.